G'day YouTube, Aussie FIFA HD, and welcome back to yet another episode of the Skill Move Tutorial Series, where I show you how, where and when to perform skill moves and give you my opinion on their effectiveness. Today, we're learning one of the best skill move cancels in FIFA 22, and that is the McGeady spin cancel.
Griezmann, 3 men around him, and somehow finds some space. Ronaldo, fantastic, opening the drag back.
He's made himself the tiniest bit of space.
Almost feels like a bit of a taunt. Didn't really go for him. Oh! The display there is absolutely ridiculous. The Elastico on the goal line. On the goal line, the finest.
We
of
talked about
margins.
Aussie FIFA. He's not here to make up the numbers.
The McGeady cancel can be performed with the right analog stick, as well as the cancelling features on your controller, which is obviously L2 and R2 on PS5 or RT and LT on Xbox. What you're wanting to do is flick forwards and then either side to where the player is facing. So you're picking a side depending on which side you want to do the McGeady spin to. So it's forwards, it's then to either side. So it's forwards at 12 o'clock, it's then either 3 o'clock or 9 o'clock. And as you perform that, flicking forward, you're then flicking to one of the sides. You then want to cancel the skill move, and that can be done by tapping L2 and R2 at the same time. Subsequently afterwards, you perform the skill move. So you're performing the McGeady cancel, and just as you trigger the forward and side motion with the right stick, you need to tap the L2 and R2 or LT and RT buttons to cancel that skill move. After you've cancelled the skill move, what you're then wanting to do is use the left analog stick to exit out in the direction that you want to face. So with the McGeady cancel, you can actually exit in any direction you like. You can go completely backward, you can go to the side, you can even go forwards if you like. However, the variation I highly recommend to you guys, and the one that's the most overpowered this year in FIFA 22, is the backwards variation. So you're performing the McGeady, you're then cancelling the skill move, and then you're pointing the left analog stick backwards to where the player is facing. The player will do a complete turn, but it's quick and it's super effective. Moving into where you perform the McGeady cancel, the best two places in my opinion are inside the box and out on the wing. There's two reasons for that. Number one, inside the box it's very quick. You can turn very quickly in any direction you like, and it is very unpredictable. And out on the wing, it's very good for doing a very quick turnaround to the opposite direction, with of course the variation which allows you to turn completely the opposite way, as I was saying in the how segment. And what this allows you to do on the wing is obviously bring the ball back around to recycle it. Now, I've gone into a very in-depth tutorial on recycling the ball in both my attacking tutorial as well as passing tutorials, so go and check them out. But for me, the McGeady spin cancel is super useful inside the box and out in that wing area. Moving into when you perform it, the best time, lads, I find is when you are side by side with that defender. Whether that's out on the wing or whether that's inside the box. You might be in a situation in the box where you're facing parallel to the goal, not front on, but parallel, and you want to do a quick turn to go the opposite direction to then open up an angle for the shot from the opposite side. And again, on the wing, as I was saying, it's very good to recycle the ball because you can quickly turn around in the opposite direction, especially with the backwards variation of the McGeady spin cancel. And the best way of doing this is of course when you're side by side with that defender, he's putting pressure on you and you need to get away from him, and the McGeady spin cancel is very good at doing that. For me, lads, as I was saying in the intro, it's probably one of the best skill move cancels you can do this year in FIFA 22. We aren't quite limited with skill moves and their effectiveness this year. However, the cancelled McGeady spin is super effective, especially in those situations that I just outlined for you. For me, lads, I'm giving this skill move a good 4 out of 5 in terms of my rating for effectiveness. It's super useful, especially in those situations, and you guys should definitely utilize it. But as always, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Can we smash a like, drop a subscribe onto the channel, and also go and check me out on Instagram, TikTok and Twitter. I'm doing tutorials on those platforms, lads. Go and check them out. Keep in touch with me over there and I'll be sure to say good day back to you. But as always, I hope you guys have a good day. I'm out. Sayonara, au revoir, adios, salam, and goodbye.